What's good, everyone? It's Chambers from chambersmixedit.com, and today we're going back to Plugg tutorials. I haven't done one of these in a very long time. This is like what I started out doing. Like some of my first videos were Plugg tutorials. I've done a bunch and they really helped a lot of people out. We're gonna do everything from scratch. I'm gonna show you guys what plugins I use. I'm gonna build out a chord progression, build out the melodies, 808 bass, drums, all that stuff. And before we start, just two announcements real quick. Go check out 2C's brand new album. I produced 2 songs on that album. I did the interlude featuring Wallow, and I also produced a song called Go Go Go. Super excited to be a part of that album. And the second announcement is to let you guys know that I just dropped a new course on my online class. It's called the Synth Specials Detroit Trap Production Course. And basically with the Synth Specials production courses, I'm using my analog keyboards such as the Prophet or the Juno 106 or the Mellotron to make beats from scratch. With the Detroit one that just came out, I did a really cool Detroit beat with this keyboard that a lot of people have been asking me about, the Mellotron, and also that course has my Undeniable Volume 2 drum kit included for free. So if you're interested in that, that's chamberscourses.com, link in the description and the comment section for you. Alright, Plugg Music. My go-to plugin for Plugg Music is Purity, always. I mentioned this in the last video I did about spending money as a producer. This is like a $50 plugin, absolutely worth it if you want to make Plugg Music. Tempo, I'm gonna go up to like 175, why not? You know, some up tempo. I like to start out with like an electric piano sound. So let's go into presets. We're here in piano. I'm gonna look for Pretty Suitcase. So let's go into the piano roll and let's build out a chord progression to start. Just to make it simple for everyone, we'll start out with the C minor scale. Just drop that note. Might lower the velocity a little bit. We're starting with C, right? C is our 1, and then we go up in the C minor scale. We got D is 2, D sharp 3, F is 4, G is 5, G sharp is 6, A sharp is 7. Then we repeat again with C, up 1 octave. And a whole lot more about music theory on my online class if you're interested. I'm also going to add a 5 to it, which is the G, because it's 5 up in the scale from the C. I'm not going to build out like a standard minor triad to start out, actually. We're just going to do the 1, the 5, and we'll do an octave copy of that 1 up here. So C, G, C. I'm going to extend it all the way out so we have a full 4 bars of this. And the reason I'm leaving it so spacious right here, just this chord for 4 bars straight, is because Plugg Music has so many melodies and different layers to it that I want to leave space to add everything. Let's hit Control B, and for this next chord, I'm going to get rid of this top C, right? And I think I'm going to add the 4. The 4 being the F, the 5 being the G. It adds a little bit of tension because when you have notes that are closer together like that, it makes things feel a little bit more tense. Now I saved room for one last chord over here. We're going to bring that, and I'm going to do an inversion and bring the C up 1 octave. So it's the same exact chord, just got that C inverted up an octave. Might bring everything down an octave. I added some top notes right here just to make the chord a little bit more complex. What I was talking about with notes really close together. We have C, D, and then we have F, G. That's the 1, the 2, and the 4, and the 5. Except I'm kind of spacing them out a little bit more with inversions. I did the same thing with the D sharp over here. Look at this. 3 notes this close together, that's going to be a lot of tension. I just want to add a few filler notes, and then we'll go on to the melody. I'm going to hit Alt S. Strum it out a little bit more. Let's throw some reverb on it, make it sound a little bit better. And after that, we'll export it and convert it into audio. So I just come over here and hit quick render as audio. They cut me off. I said quick render as audio clip. Then we drag it in. We got the audio version, and we'll title this chords. All right, and let's move on to the next sound. I'm gonna add Purity again. This time I want to add a lead. Go to detune sawtooth? No. Detune square. See how I'm using that half step for that tension, that D sharp down to D? Our like main home base is G in this case, which is the 5. Let it not cut me off. We hit quick render as audio clip. Drag it back in, cut the excess. Go to preset. You want to go to bell and perk. I like bell with harmonics. This is like an ARP and a bell at the same time. Super popular in Plugg Music. Now we're at the D note. Before we were at the G, and before that with the chords, our home base was the C. I try to put my melodies in different spots. I don't want all of them to be at G, so I try to like position them differently. Gives it more of a melodic feel to it. So that's the ARP. I'm gonna take that quick render again. I'm gonna do the bass right now because sometimes I like to do the bass in the beginning and then add the melodies on top. So let's go to bass synth impurity. I like this one called Nitro. I'm gonna do the classic like club bass line. Drop down from the 1 down to the 5 up to the 6. That's C to the G to the G sharp. So that's cool because we're not just staying at that root note of C. We go C down to G up to G sharp. I'm gonna export that bass as audio. We're gonna add another purity now. Go to bell and perk, and then we go to bright bell, breath bell. I can't speak. Yeah. Really just playing along with the half steps again and some other notes in the scale, keeping it pretty simple. Again, let's add another purity, and this one will be another lead. I'm gonna go into lead synth and get synth bass lead. It has that glide function on it, so instead of just going from note to note, it slides to it. Yep. I'm gonna do a slide right there. To do a slide, I pick the note I want to slide to, go to the note right under it, come in here, hold Alt, move it over. Half steps everywhere. D sharp, D down here and up here too. Slide note right there. Then I change it. Instead of going D sharp down to D, we go G down to F here. Export that as a audio. Let's add one more instrument. It's gonna be a sitar. Go to preset, go to fast synth, and go to synth sitar. It's a wow wow. Sounds like a caterpillar. Just back and forth, 1 and the 5, C and the G with the sitar. Very minimal. Now we're ready for the drums, which I have a specifically made drum kit for. You may have heard of it. It's called the Chambers Plugg Essentials Drum Kit. This has every single sound that you'll ever need for Plugg music. Let's get an 808 first. I'm gonna use 808 4. I love that one. Let's get a clap. Hi-hat, open hi-hat. I'm gonna get perk 3, perk number 10, and perk 5. Then we'll get a snare and the extras. I'll get the crash. Plugg Essentials Drum Kit available at chambersmixedit.com/soundkits. Link in the description and in the comments section for you. Add a new pattern. Remember, our root note was C. I'll take out some of the sounds for now. Add that G at the end. That's that 5. Let's add another pattern. Make it unique. Then we do that half step technique, G sharp down to G. There's the 808, simple as that. You don't have to do nothing crazy. Let's add that clap. Hi-hat is going to be very minimal. Yeah, literally just 3 notes. Drop the velocity in between, make it more interesting. We'll do another one and make it more unique. So come in here, click make unique. We'll add some more notes in there. Add a roll. Right at the end after the clap. Add some velocity and add some panning to it, make it more interesting. Open hat. That's a crazy open hat. That's like sizzling. Combined with the 808 and the Plugg Essentials drum kit, that's crazy. There's different ways to do plug drums, but for this one, I'm focusing on space. I only had 3 hi-hats in the first pattern, and the 808 is just those 3 notes for the first 2 bars. So it's like... it's one of those like anticipation beats where it's like you leave people, it feels like they're on a cliffhanger the whole time because there's not a constant rhythm the whole time to guide them. It's spaced out. Now it's time for the percussion, which is going to fill up some of that space, but not too much. This shaker, I'm going to have once every 4 bars. That's how minimal. Just here at the end. I want to use this rim in combination with this snare. My favorite zap sound. I'm gonna add that tom. And it would not be a Plugg beat without the crash. And I'll just add one more sound from the Plug Essentials drum kit in the extras section. Oh, okay. Camera just died. We're gonna keep going. Let's cut that excess. Put it super in the back. All right, let's structure it out a little bit. This is just like a little sampler of what the beat might sound like for you guys to hear it. Just some variation. You have a bunch of different melodies to work with when you're doing the structuring.
Chambers.
So that's what the beat would sound like. My camera's still dead, so I'm gonna just take stock footage of myself talking, although it's not gonna line up with what I'm saying, just so you guys have something to see. The drums are my go-to for Plugg music. It's the Plugg Essentials drum kit, available at chambersmixedit.com/soundkits. Link in description and in the comment section, along with my online class, chamberscourses.com. Subscribe if you're new, trying to get to 100K. Leave a comment, let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. It's Chambers, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Chambers.